Hey everybody, welcome back. We're taking a look at Madden NFL 15, which is coming out on Tuesday. We got a little bit of an early look at it, so we're gonna just play a little bit and show you guys what's new with this year. Um, this right here is connected franchise. Doesn't seem like they've made too many changes to the franchise mode, career mode, and all that stuff. One of the things they did here is the team goal stuff. Where's that at? They let you. Okay, here we go. Nope. Yeah, so I just started this a little bit ago, so I'm still getting used to everything here. Okay, game prep. This is what's one of the new things in uh, the career mode so far is this ability to designate drills or other activities that your team can do to prepare for the next week, which to me comes off as sort of, if you know the recruiting stuff from NCAA, they've essentially adapted that sort of thing here, except instead of recruiting players, you're spending time developing, cornerbacks, anybody here on these various positions. Uh, so here they offer the ability to do like recommended stuff. They show you there are drills, there are sort of confidence boosters that will increase confidence for the next game. That would be for the whole team. You spend 10 of your 56 hours for that. You can also, this is the developing stuff. Go for any of your positions here, or develop a whole set of players. So I can say I want to work on the offensive line, have them do some stuff. It'll pick up everybody that we have on the offensive line. Obviously, this roster is supposed to be the most updated roster, but still has Jason Pinkston, who has been released due to heart issues. So, I'm basically resorting to just letting the CPU handle all that stuff, just like I do it for progressing players, because that stuff for the franchise stuff is just way too much stuff for them to do. Way too much menial crap that I don't want to do anymore. Same with scouting. Do the scouting myself if I want. So I say, oh, okay, scout these guys and these guys, and it sort of gets really tedious when I just want to play the games and manage my roster and do that sort of stuff. But they layer on this other stuff that doesn't really need to be there. So let me check how my team is doing. Yeah, they still have the same menu system. So I want to see who I just simmed through the. Yeah, so we got Hoyer here, Manziel. Let's put Manziel in, just because I know that's something people will be excited about a little bit. So let's just go play. I've got it set on 5-minute quarters pro difficulty, just to sort of show off as much game time as we can here. And definitely presentation's been one of the big things that they have improved on in this game. And you'll see very early on they're sort of emulating NBA 2K a little bit, with sort of a focus on some of this pre-game stuff. Okay, this loading time is a little bit rough. This is on Xbox One, if you are wondering.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have.
And here they're doing a little bit of hype, pre-game hype. You can just say skip to the kickoff.
To Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Brown's going to be.
And yeah, compared to last year's game, 25, they have improved the graphics quite a bit. It actually looks really good. And even the animations look pretty good. So far, not really too much to complain about in that department. And here you can see sort of the new kickoff meter, which shows sort of optimal and worst case sort of paths for the ball, as well as showing what the wind is doing to it. So as you can see, its wind is going 11 miles an hour to the left there, so it's affecting just this thing. So they also messed a bit with the stick for kicking. You'll see it's just a meter that fills up right there instead of sort of being all about.
Brown's got a chance for a return. And he's met head on.
Instead of being more about just motion as before, you're sort of waiting to fill up the meter. Here they play the video packages,
As the Steelers struggled mightily at the start,
which is an interesting thing to do.
Almost getting back into the postseason.
And Jim, when you talk about Ben Roethlisberger, every coach of the opposing team says.
So one of the things they've done is sort of change the way you play on defense, which now lets you lock onto a player here. I press the right trigger.
Throws to the right.
That sort of sets your off-the-line move for that player. So, and also here on play call screen, it'll show you. It has strategy, shows you like best moves for your plays for your strategy. Also community stuff. So it'll sort of take back information from what the community is using for these different plays, and sort of recommend stuff for you to do. So with that defensive play thing is I'm hitting right trigger to make my jump off the line. Yeah, and it shows your frequent ones, like your own personal, what you typically do. So we're just going to take the suggestion here.
Line for the first down after that completion. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Here's the handoff.
Weird thing is, I don't know why it's not doing it anymore, but it was rumbling the triggers, doing the trigger rumble when that happened, which made it a lot easier to get a good start.
So you keep crowding that line of scrimmage. Look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Steelers snap it.
You're hitting A or X to do finesse or power moves off the line. And it'll give you show buttons right above your player to say, hey, press A to, you can potentially make the right move to go past the offensive lineman, make a move on the quarterback or running back, whoever happens to have the ball there.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
And there, when you've seen that sort of cone vision popping up out in front of the player, that is sort of your he's ready to make a tackle thing. So you hit A there, and he'll go right for the tackle.
Roethlisberger still got it on the play action. Looking long. He caught it. And Hayden.
So if you hold A there, he will go make the tackle. It may seem like it makes it a lot easier. It just sort of removes the frustration when you you go for like the.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Yeah. Sort of messes with your. If you have frustration when you hit X to go dive at a player for a tackle and you just completely miss, it sort of tries to tone that down and make it more of a realistic thing instead of like your defensive player just launches at a player, and if he doesn't do it perfectly, and it records game clips whenever the offense scores.
another spot on the bench.
Or at least for bigger plays.
To the cause, especially via the passing game.
All right, so this is going to be Manziel's time.
By the air. And he's tackled right at about the 20.
They do a pretty good job of showing
And where this player goes, attention follows. Johnny Football leads the offense on to the
and image include his draft day
today at quarterback.
image. I don't know why.
Hey, look, there's no doubt.
I hope that doesn't continue past first game.
Willing to take chances.
'Cause that would be a very weird thing. So yeah, here we got shows you good strategy. This is like what it would show before when you do the Madden Ask thing. Here I'll take community. Okay, this is what community has done on this play. So let's do a run. The other thing I like about this is that up and down on the D-pad cycles out of different camera angles. So you can go real zoomed in here, you can go more classic, you can go full view.
First down.
Let's get a play going.
The handoff to Ben Tate. And
There we
he's
go.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Tate's the guy, anytime he gets a chance to get into secondary.
Yeah, you would think that with Manziel being one of the bigger players, especially as far as having notable moves, you know, his money hands celebration. I've scored touchdowns with him in preseason, and they've done nothing.
Set up screen. Got the completion. Breaks out of that one.
Okay, here we go, good blocking. All right.
Moves there to take him down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen.
So I like the idea of making the defense more
Good yard.
more interesting to play, in a sense, because they've offered like the player lock sort of thing and tried to make it the one-on-one battle more more interesting, more fun. They've usually not done well at that at all, so this actually provides sort of a big change for that. Actually, it's a really successful thing. I imagine for the career mode especially is going to be
Here.
a really cool thing to have.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Could have been intercepted.
Yeah, it was a bad pass there.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you lose the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side.
And the one thing I've noticed is it doesn't seem to offer a way to just go pick your own play. Let's go to strategy here.
Failing to connect there. Third down.
And they actually offer different ways of actually organizing those. So for me, I have it YXA. They offer like 3 different ways to do that in the options. We want to throw it over here to Hawkins.
Makes the reception.
Crap.
And he's going to be tackled.
But we are in field goal range, so that's
Jim, when you get in these situations,
decent.
there's not much you can do. Third long,
Yeah, so now it's showing
pick up first downs in these type of situations.
what I should be doing. There we go.
Didn't have the distance.
Oh, what?
Well, next week they might be trying kickers out when they go home because they did not expect to miss that field goal. It comes up way short.
Crap.
It's first down as they head to the line.
And so there I am right behind on Phil Taylor. This way I'm not locked onto him.
Handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
That's a weird thing to
Right around the 42-yard line.
do. I think the locked view is a lot better, which you push left stick in on the player you want to play.
Down. Nickel formation here for the defense. They'll go draw. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Yes, I don't think that's going to be a fun thing to do just in general for team play.
This is in the NFL. Get a few
So here I'll go. There we go. So that's zoomed in. You can zoom out all the way to the side view, which I don't get that view at all. But here's a more natural view.
Tight end set. First and 10. Another running play.
Whoa.
He is brought down. at
Talva Rubin just zoomed across there.
In this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
And Holmes is a receiver in the slot. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The Steelers get a first down.
There we go.
That's a really good throw and catch.
So far, my time with this seems like the secondary isn't very good on the AI, on the CPU.
Warning, time for one more play. Looking to the right side and throwing. Roethlisberger into coverage.
Because those guys have completed passes in the preseason and here way more frequently than I would think. Seems like they're not doing too good a job on coverage.
Offense lines up here.
I can obviously mess with the coverage right there.
In shotgun formation. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
All right, so what do we got here? 50% of the time holds opponent.
Please join Larry Ridley for the Verizon Halftime Report.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun. He makes the catch.
You can still do right stick for like your truck tackles or square to do like a launcher.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Roethlisberger from the gun.
There we go.
Forced to the ground.
So it makes you feel like you've got more of a,
Back that time inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. Nobody's open.
there's a better feel to the defensive lineman play here. Like you actually have
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has his target.
you got more control over the player, sort of in their success or failure to
With their attack. One man.
getting through the offensive line blocks.
Moore's been
Because before you just got blocked and you weren't quite sure exactly what you were doing wrong.
He is making it so tough on these.
There's some more direct feedback.
They don't know whether he's going to go deep, go across the field. He uses that speed, makes
There we go.
and gets nice yards after the catch.
Paul Kruger right there.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is,
It'll be interesting to see how this game is in real life.
and get the turnover.
Just because I don't think Cleveland and Pittsburgh have played on opening day in a long time at least.
Yep. On the three.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Neil. That's
First down. Wide receivers are bunched up.
right there we go.
Tate in the backfield. Play fake.
Oh.
Breaks the tackle. And he takes off. The defense gets a sack. We'll take a break for halftime and be back.
It's right stick to throw the ball away. Oh.
All right, welcome to the Verizon halftime.
So yeah, this is the new
Take a look back at the
halftime
first
report
half.
they've
The
got.
Steelers right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Browns haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. All right, let's roll those moving pictures.
Yeah, not too much there.
Steelers with the ball midway through one. The catch will be made deep down the field, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 42. Steelers still on the
Here we
field.
go.
Blunt's going to take it up the middle, and this run goes for a touchdown.
Showing big plays.
That takes the lead up to 7. Browns on offense. First quarter winding down. Tate's got the catch coming across the middle, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 17. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back down to Pittsburgh for the second half.
That's definitely better than ones they've had previously. Not necessarily as good as like the NFL 2K5 or.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
All right, so we're gonna go for a run here.
Start their next series. Take it here from the 22. First and 10. The handoff to Ben Tate. Right side. He's brought to a halt.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it.
Let's see what we got here.
Willing to get in there and slug it out.
That's a running suggestion, so I guess we'll take that.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Offense lines up here. To the ground. That picks up 11.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense.
Zoomed in here just to get a better view.
They'll go with 2 tight ends. Staying on the ground. Gains 12.
Tate's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding a hole and picking up those yards.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Yep. Let's see.
Tate's got it on the handoff. And stop the play right there. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard.
Yes, I like that camera stuff. Sort of, if you want to change it, you can move it back, forward, all that sort of stuff. Just pretty cool.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Play fake. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Now 1st and 10. Throws to the right. Has Gordon for about 4.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards. So
Yeah, so far, it seems like a pretty good game. Like they've definitely improved on what they did last year.
2nd and
'Cause that was more of a, oh crap.
has an interception. Into the open.
That's not good at all. It seems like they've improved the interception camera control sort of thing.
Quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Like before, you would either get an interception or throw one. It would take like a second or two just to get reoriented with the controls.
Middle. That's a gain of 8.
It seems like they've done a much better job of doing that transition there, so it's not like you're completely screwed trying to make a play right away on the ball.
Miller's in the slot here for this play. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Incomplete. Hayden on the coverage.
Way over his head.
Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're
There's
worried
Mike
about
Pettin, our new
getting hit.
coach.
Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
Third down and 2. Handoff made. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Yeah, it's interesting to play in this with EA Access, as they're only offering 6 hours of play.
Well, the offense does. They run the football
sort of early access play.
Giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
Finds his mark. Draw it down at the 38.
Which seems like not very much at all. Like I'll be able to get a couple games in.
We're through 3.
But
just off the 3.
on Xbox 360 and PS3, they offer,
Short break and return it
at least they offered it in the past, if not still offer it, season ticket, which is sort of the same thing as, offers some of the same benefits as early access, but for their sports titles only. They offer 3 days early,
Third time. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette.
full play of everything for 3 days leading up to launch. So those people would have gotten it to play starting Saturday. This being recorded on Sunday, just for your information.
After that run,
So you can essentially play quite a bit before you get your game.
the defense
Sort of continue from where you left off.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Throw to the left. Catch made along the sideline.
Oh,
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. That picks up about 3. Looking ahead, the Steelers will be on the road in Baltimore next week, while the Browns will be playing at home next week. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
so definitely this 5-minute thing isn't exactly how I would play.
Hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
There, I like that.
Tackle.
I like that tackle setup. It sort of makes it easier for other players to come in and assist. It hasn't really been much of a thing in previous games, even though they've had gang tackle and
Nickel formation for the defense
features,
here.
that sort of stuff.
He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in the end zone.
So those defensive backs are playing way too soft.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal.
Maybe I have to be really on the ball with the defensive adjustments. But it seems like that shouldn't be
to get open.
as hard to defend if I'm trying to just sit here and focus on the
Browns are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive
defensive line play.
as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score's 17-0. Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down.
So you can hit up and down there to sort of change the suggested plays.
They come out in the dime package. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Launching it deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
I guess this is showing sort of your best options for this play. Saying not to go to him, but Bente here would probably be a pretty good option.
From the 23. Throws the pass. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure. He's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
For dig deep here.
Manziel has everybody split out wide.
And that's showing Cameron's probably pretty good.
Going to take it from the gun. Mike,
Crap.
what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB and they force the incompletion.
And this will be a fair catch. The Steelers offense now coming out. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down and 10. Roethlisberger with the give.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in.
So I'd definitely say that they have done a good job of making defense more contextual to what's going on.
And Holmes is lined up in the slot. Gets the handle here.
Not just have every player sort of
Look up at that
reacting to their own thing.
game. So we have a third and long situation.
Have them better able to play like
The game.
a real player, not just be
2 minutes remaining, and you're
running directly at the ball.
on EA Sports.
Like you would in previous games where you would try and hope that the next guy that you would pick would
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. That's a good tackle. And
happen to have the right angle at the ball or the player to make a play.
Long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work.
Call timeout.
Stop the offense that time.
the Browns call the time.
That was weird. It's like it went out for a commercial break, except there aren't any commercial breaks.
The Browns bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. First down at the 24. Here's the toss play to Tate. He steps out.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second down here. The defense comes out on the dime. Setting up screen. Finds his mark.
Oh, we got a big play.
And he's
Get
on
outta
the
here.
sidelines and out of bounds.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. And he's
Crap.
taken down.
Let's see what we can do to get at least a touchdown.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Under fire all day.
Oh man, not playing too well.
Scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz.
Let's see.
And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Going for the home run. Almost intercepted that time.
Yep.
Jim, when you get in these
Not too good.
situations, there's not much you can do.
I would just go for it because it's the
You pick up first downs in these type of
best play for me.
The coach is going to go for it. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
See if we can get another play in here.
The Steelers will come out in the dime. It's intercepted.
That's what happens when you make bad throws. Oh well.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
And that's the end of the game. That is Madden NFL 15. I may not have done the best job of playing it, but it definitely seems like a big improvement over last year's game. Whether it holds up for more than the first few games, we'll have to see. We'll have a review later this week from Dan Reb. If you're wanting to check that out first. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys again next time.
And we'll win next week to make us 1-1.